Good morning, good evening, good day. Hello and welcome to another YouTube channel. A YouTube tarot reading. There we go. Welcome to another YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I wanted to have a little bit of fun, okay? I'm going to be doing a pick a deck reading for just to get a forecast of what might be going on for fire signs, okay? This is a pick a deck reading, so again, if you're a fire sign, okay, pick a deck, go ahead. I will be doing more for like earth signs, water signs, that type of stuff too. But, you know, whatever deck you're feeling drawn to is what I'm going to be doing the forecast. The forecast is going to go over what situation you might be in, how I'm going to be able to help you with that, some guidance on the situation. And just, you know, disclaimer, this is a collective energy, so not going to resonate with everyone. I'm sorry. I know. But you can take what resonates and just leave what doesn't. How about that? That's probably better. So this is going to be a general reading. So whatever pops up in the cards, I'll read. You could make this resonate with love, career, or just in general. But this is going to be just a collective message. Okay, so if I say you're in a situation with so-and-so, that could mean anything. It could mean a coworker, employee, a manager, a boss, your friend, your best friend, your mom, your sister, your brother, whatever. But yeah, so that's generally how it's going to be. And I'm going to be very honest. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. Okay, and I'm just going to be honest here from what the cards are telling me. Okay, but yeah, I want you to take your time. Go ahead and just try to think of what deck you might like, or you know, choose a deck with using your intuition. Go ahead, just take a few minutes, or pause this video. These are all black decks, okay, or more masculine decks. And you know, these will definitely give you more of a blunt and honest message compared to my white or my light decks. But this is going to be more of a message for, you know, just honesty, okay? But this is going to actually give you a different perspective on what you're seeing, okay? More masculine, dominant energy, okay? That does not mean that you have to be a male or any type of, you know, that doesn't mean you have to be a boy, okay? These will just tell you your story in a different way, or tell you your situation in a different way. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to cleanse the deck. You can go ahead, pause the video. If you just feel like you need more time to choose a deck that might resonate with you or maybe connect with you. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and cleanse. Spirit guides, archangels, deities, allow me to give a productive and to give an accurate message of what might be going on in the collective today with fire signs. I will be making more videos, by the way, guys. But we're going to go through the decks. Spirit, allow me to open up my third eye. Allow me to give the best reading I can possibly can. And allow me to give guidance and advice. You can go ahead and close your eyes. You can go ahead and relax. All right. We're going to start off with this deck. So this is going to be deck number 1. This will be deck number 2. This will be deck number 3. I will make some, what do you call them, like timestamps on this video as well. So it's going to be easier for you guys to see what is going on. Okay. So deck number 1 we have for fire signs. So if you chose this deck, this message could be for you. Spirit guides, deities, archangels, all I ask is that you connect with the collective energy today. I only want to connect with those who are fire signs. So Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries today, Spirit. Please give me the best message that I can. Thank you so much, Spirit. Allow me to connect, open up my third eye to connect with these guides today. Thank you so much, Spirit. So we have 3 of Swords. Okay, some of you are going through healing here. Page of Swords, and then we have the 7 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. Spirit, allow me to get at least 2 more cards from you, Spirit, for the collective energy of fire signs only, Spirit. Fire signs only. Ooh, woo, 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 woo. All right, I like this card. We're gonna do that. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right. We're going to do a few more cards. We're going to do about 2 more. Spirit, please give me another message for fire signs. Oh, that was quick. Okay, awesome. So, let's see what we have here. So we have the Knight of Swords, okay. We have 2 of Swords. We have the Lovers. All right. So with the 3 of Swords energy here, I really do think that you are in distance with somebody here. Whether that's a loved one, whether you just feel distant from yourself, okay? Or whether you just feel like you're distant with a person that you could be talking to or in a relationship with, whatever it might be, but I really feel you putting a lot of pressure on yourself, okay? You're wanting to find answers very quickly. You're wanting to find clarity very quickly, okay, with the 3 of Swords. But I also feel like here there's a part of you that doesn't trust what you're doing or what the process may be with this person, okay? I see you constantly in panic. Okay, I see you kind of in panic mode right now, and I don't see you necessarily taking the steps to heal. And I'm sorry if I said the 3 of Wands, but I do feel this sense of distance with the 3 of Swords. Now, with the Page of Swords, so Page is a little bit different. It's really connecting with your inner child. If you have been doing that, maybe struggling to do that, Spirit's wanting you to look back a little bit in the past, okay, with the Page of Swords. I feel this energy of you feeling lost, or you may be being lost in a situation, or maybe you are just lost. You don't know where to go. With the Page of Swords, it talks about, you know, Page of Swords is a very curious energy. I would say it's more of a feminine energy. I feel like you yourself feel lost in a situation that you were put in, okay? Whether it's by the universe, whether it's by your mom, by your dad, by your sister, by your brother, or by your romantic partner. I get this energy with the 7 of Swords that you feel like you don't trust this person that's coming in with the 7 of Swords, okay? You're very much like, okay, I kind of got to go behind the scenes to see what they're doing, because you yourself know that you don't trust this person, but yet you know that you're lost yourself. So what if you look stupid, you know, when you're trying to look back onto this person, or you're trying to research, okay, about this person? Now with the 7 of Swords, I feel you yourself don't feel loyal towards this person, or maybe you don't feel this person is loyal towards you. And I feel like, you know, you've been given many opportunities to bring it up, but yet you've kind of wanted to stick with, oh, I just need to stay positive. Well, with the 7 of Swords, you've been doing a lot of research, okay, with the 7 of Swords. I see you being very risky, but also very curious, okay, with the 7 of Swords. I get the Knight of Swords, the 2 of Swords, and the Lovers. So I feel like here with the Knight of Swords energy, I feel like you've been really rushing to conclusions here, rushing to maybe that happy ending or even an ending, okay? You've been worrying so much about your future that it's affecting how you are in the present moment, okay? And here with the 2 of Swords, I almost get this feeling like you almost feel like, you know, I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do in order to make myself look good in this situation with the 2 of Swords. I also feel like the 2 of Swords, it really does talk about making a good choice for yourself, okay? Whatever opportunity you're seeking, you must be careful, though, with the 2 of Swords. Because I've seen that, yes, these are 2 connections. You could be being unloyal to your partner, or maybe you feel like you should be talking to somebody else. You could also be thinking about, okay, a little bit of revenge, okay? But sometimes revenge isn't good for us, right? What is that benefiting, right? Yes, you get to do what they did to you, but at the end of the day, how's that benefiting you? Okay, with the 2 of Swords. I get the Lovers. So I'm not going to tell you, oh, this is a soulmate connection, oh, you know, whatever, what you want to hear. With the Lovers, it also stands for loving yourself, loving the energy around you, loving your body, self-care, self-love. With the Lovers, I almost feel like you need to stay in tune with what you can only control, and you need to stay in tune with your mental, your mental, I guess your mental game. Oh my goodness, I just dropped the cards. You need to stay in tune with your mental game, okay? And how much you can take in, how much you can take out with the Lovers. And honestly, like, cherish the relationships you have, okay? Not saying, oh, you know, be happy that you're in this situation with your partner, but also realize, like, how much that's affecting you. How much that is benefiting you from being in a situation. Maybe you're close with somebody, or maybe, you know, you're in a relationship with somebody, realize how much this is benefiting you and how you act and how you behave and what your mannerisms are, okay? But that is what I'm getting for deck number 1. So if this resonated, go ahead and comment, subscribe if you can, like this video if this resonated with you. All right, next up we have deck number 2 here. So if you pick deck number 2, this is for you. All right. Deck number 2. Spirit, allow me to connect with the fire signs today. Allow me to connect with their spirit guides, archangels, and angels. Allow me to connect with their deities today, Spirit. Thank you so much. Let me get a forecast for March. What is going on in March, Spirit? What is going? Ooh, hello. Okay. So we have the 2 of Wands. We have the 6 of Swords. Spirit, please give me a few more messages today. Thank you so much. Allow me to connect with the fire signs only. Thank you, Spirit. 8 of Wands, awakening. We have the 9 of Swords here. Spirit, give me another card today. Please, Spirit, give me another card. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. All right. So what I'm getting here is you're in a situation, okay, where you have 2 either issues, 2 people, or even 2 choices to make here with the 2 of Wands. But it also describes how you're able to connect these 2 things together, how you're able to connect these 2 values together without even trying. Okay, these things are very different, but they're also very similar to each other. So it could be hard for you to really take action on one of these things, whether that's in love, whether that's career, whether that's general, okay? Here with the 6 of Swords is what I'm getting is that you're worried that if you pursue this one person idea or conclusion, you're going to leave a lot of people behind. Now, what I'm seeing here is that you're slowly making your way to concluding what you know so far. So I feel like you've been collecting a lot of information with the 6 of Swords, but I also feel like you're slowing down a lot. You're slowing down a lot of things and energy around you, fire signs, okay? What's funny is you guys are so aggressive, but when you guys focus on something, it's like everything else doesn't matter. When you really slow things down. And that's what's happening with the energy with the 8 of Wands, right? Maybe you're wanting to get what you want, but you're like, oh, I need to be patient this time. But in reality, you're really slowing down maybe clientele, maybe you're slowing down employees, maybe you're slowing down just work in general, career, whatever, relationship. I get awakening. So I almost feel like here with you that you're so worried that, with this going on, that this won't benefit you. Okay, you're worried that you're gonna come out of this as a different person, but Spirit's wanting you to realize, hey, you've got this. Okay, you might not know how much control you do have in this situation. I feel like when you do feel like you have too much control, it becomes overwhelming for you. Okay, and it becomes, oh, am I gonna lose control? And you spiral. 9 of Swords. So I almost feel like here with awakening, Spirit's wanting you to be like, okay, look, you gotta paint a bit better picture for yourself, right? Yes, you are moving towards this one thing, or maybe kind of worried, that you'll spiral down or whatever. Things aren't really taking peak, okay? Things aren't really coming like you wanted it to come. Maybe you're manifesting. But with awakening, Spirit's really wanting you to know that, yes, things are growing around you. You might not know it yet, but you have to believe in what this will take you. Okay, this journey will take you with awakening. I get the 9 of Swords. So 9 of Swords here. Okay, we really talk not only about the book, meaning of stress, anxiety. It also talks about fearing what you cannot physically or mentally control in your mind, because I'm seeing, right? Maybe you've been in contact with somebody. Okay, maybe you've been sending them emails and you're so worried about a dry response. Okay, but you gotta realize, like, even if you do get a response in general, that might benefit you here with the 9 of Swords, because I feel like you've been building something, but yet you almost feel like it's gonna be torn down by these things. When in reality, it's really not, okay? I see you kind of overreacting a little bit here with the 9 of Swords. But what Spirit's wanting you to know overall is that with the 7 of Pentacles, they see you almost building the success. Are you gonna have to wait and be patient for this success? Absolutely, but you need to go at a consistent rate here. Okay, fire signs. You guys, yes, I know you guys are like 1 in 10. You guys are like, oh, 10, yep. No. You got to take it down to like a 5 or a 6, okay? With the Seven of Pentacles, you have to keep things consistent. Otherwise, it's not going to work, fire signs. You have to keep things underneath your control, but try not to overdo that control. You got to know what you need, what materials you need, what you're going to need in order to create this consistency with yourself, fire signs. But that is what I'm getting for deck number 2. So look out for these little gifts, these little signs that you're going to get from Spirit here. Okay, because what I'm seeing for you is that, yes, you're not getting what you want right away. That's okay. That is okay. That is how we live, okay? But with the Seven of Pentacles, you are going to start getting little bits and pieces of signs, maybe from Spirit, money, finances, wealth, relationship, flirtation, connection, communication, whatever it might be. But you got to learn how to control the gifts that you already have, okay? But that is what I'm getting for deck number 2 for my fire signs. I hope that resonated. All right, now we have deck number 3. So if you chose deck number 3, this reading is for you. All right, Spirit, allow me to connect with the fire signs guides today. Whoever chose this deck, give me a collective message for today. Spirit, allow me to connect with their guides, spirit guides, deities, archangels, and allow me to open up my third eye in this reading. Thank you so much, Spirit. We have the Fool. We have the King of Mass. Thank you so much, Spirit. Give me a collective read today, Spirit. All right. Give me a collective read today, Spirit. Oh, thank you. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, okay. I feel like here with the Fool, I almost feel like, you know, with the Fool, you're definitely excited, okay, to go. Maybe you're traveling, okay, maybe you're distant, okay, but you're definitely excited and looking forward to something here with the Fool. But I also feel like there's still a part of you that feels like sometimes you're not feeling it. You know, sometimes you're not feeling that happiness that you need to feel. Sometimes you don't feel like it's an escape for you. Sometimes you feel like it's a job for you. Whether that means you've been traveling a lot, okay, and at first you were excited, but now you're like, I don't really want to do this anymore. Okay, you have to understand where these emotions are building up from. Okay, because I'm seeing that in your past, you were definitely stuck, okay, being a different person or trying to portray this different role that wasn't for you, that ended up not being for you. So I feel like this is almost like a thought that you have, right? You're like, oh, you know, am I really being true to what I need? Am I being more of like a materialistic? Am I just faking what I'm feeling? Okay. And I also feel like here, right, with the Knight of Crucifixes, Crosses, Knight of Crosses here, oh, you are very much down on yourself. But I also feel like, you know, you need to know like that there's going to be times in your life where you're not just feeling it, okay? Because I feel like you guys are like, I should be feeling it all the time. Like, this is like my dream. This is something that I want to do. But there are going to be times where you yourself feel that way. And like, you need to be aware of that. Like, there are always going to be times where you're going to feel like that with the Nine of Crosses. And I also feel like, you know, here you're treasuring this moment, okay? But you're not going to treasure this moment all the time. It's going to be something that will challenge you. And you need to know that. Like, this is not just, oh, this is like a, you know, get out of jail free card. This is something that will challenge you too. And you need to know that, fire signs, okay? And you guys are, believe me, you guys are always up for challenge. But I feel like for some of you, it's like, you know, you're not getting what you want and it's hard. Here with the Queen of Crosses, so we have this difference between Knight and Queen. So I feel like here with the Queen of Crosses that, you know, Spirit's giving you more of that energy of feeling, yes, you are probably going to be physically exhausted, but here with the Queen of Crosses, I almost feel like you're going to be able to make sense of what's there. No. Don't say like, oh, well, you know, that's not, you know, blah, blah, blah. With the Queen of Crosses, it also represents independence in yourself, being able to connect with yourself, okay? But it also represents being able to find that beneficial moment, even though it's not the moment that you wanted with the Queen of Crosses here. I also feel like you've been giving more than taking, okay? While giving is something that is very beneficial for some people, it's not going to work for you. And I do feel like your routine is way off, fire signs. Your routine is probably worse than it's ever been. because you guys are so worried about giving rather than taking. Okay, you got to take advantage of this situation. I feel like here with the Ace of Butterflies or the One of Butterflies, I almost feel like here, you know, you yourself know how much potential it takes to reach the next level. And Spirit's wanting you to know that over the course of March, you will be able to spread your wings and fly. But not only that, you'll be able to fly doing things that you thought you would never be able to do or achieve. If that makes sense. You'll be able to put yourself up on a podium without even putting yourself up on a podium. Okay? We also have here, we have the Three of Roses. Okay? Three of Roses in the butterfly. I almost feel like, you know, sometimes, yes, we are always going to build up a wall. Always. Always. Even with, whether that's emotionally, physically, or just in general. We like to build walls. We like to gatekeep things. We, honestly, sometimes we even like to watch things grow ourselves and have no problem kicking people out of a situation. But what you need to know is over the course of March, yes, you are going to be able to fly above things that you never have before, but you also need to know that you got to build these walls short enough for you to get around. Okay, without feeling like, oh, I just built this wall and now, you know, these people can't get through. Well, obviously you have to make them short enough for the people who will benefit you and the people are successful for them to fly over. Because those people are going to be important to you, fire signs. These people are going to be very much important to how you perceive things and how fast you might be moving here, fire signs. But that is what I'm getting for deck number 3. I hope this resonated with you. If you felt like this resonated with you, go ahead and like, comment, share. And you can also subscribe if you would like. But what I need everybody to know here today is that, you know, this is a collective energy. And, you know, some of you might be disappointed. You're like, well, you know, I didn't do that. But in reality, you know, the energy of a situation is always changing. And you yourself need to know that. You yourself need to be smart with the energy that you're putting out there. Because the problem is I see some of you, you know, that are putting out this negative energy. You know, that don't want to really focus on the positive energy. But what you got to realize is that you're the only one who can control your intentions. Nobody else can really control your intentions. That is what you guys need to know. If you guys would like to book a reading with me, you guys can head on to my Insta. You can email me as well. You can DM me on TikTok. You can message me there. Or you can even message me here. I really don't care. But my prices are in my prices highlight in my Instagram. I will probably end up posting prices on here. But, you know, if you found this beneficial, if you found that this resonated with you, go ahead and subscribe, like this video. But if you are looking for another tarot deck, this is the perfect deck for you. So this was deck number 2, if you guys don't remember. Or sorry, deck number 1. I absolutely love the Black Tarot. It is my, like, literally one of my favorite decks because it perceives things in such a different way. I use this all the time. But you yourself can get this 20% off. That's right. You yourself can get this 20% off by using code Brooks Tarot Readings. Okay, you can get this 20% off this amazing deck. And look at how beautiful it is. You can get this 20% off by going to code Brooks Tarot Readings to get 20% off your purchase. And they do have more decks, okay? But this one is probably one of my favorites because it does portray tarot in such a different way than people are used to, okay? But if you're wanting this deck, go ahead and just click the link in my bio. But without further ado, I hope that you guys like this video, and I will see you guys next video.